Welcome to Flipped Classroom. Today's lesson is on getting ready to write the cause-effect essay. You will be choosing one of the four following prompts that are also posted on D2L. The first prompt has to do with causes and effects at the shooting at Daniel's house, either Jean Cabot's fall or Christine's car crash. The next choice would have to do with parent-child relationships, and the final choice is Officer Hansen. Each of these prompts have very specific areas of focus, so make sure you read them carefully in your decision. To begin with, you should start with a brainstorm. Brainstorm all 5 of the different characters you could write about. This will allow you to know which character you are most comfortable writing with and the character you'd have the best analysis of. The structure of the essay would begin with the introduction paragraph. As always, you'd have a catchy opening and a hook for your reader's attention. You'd include the movie's title, the director, and the year it was first shown in theaters. This is important because the time frame of its production links to the cultural tensions of the era. You'd want to summarize the movie in 2 to 3 sentences and then answer the writing prompt as part of your thesis. You'd have an entire paragraph on causes. Make sure you identify them as main or immediate, remote, and contributory. Also, you'd have a paragraph on effects, again, main or immediate, remote, and or contemporary. You want to make sure you are not summarizing, you are not retelling the whole movie. You only want to recount scenes that directly are causes or effects. In the conclusion paragraph, you'd like to restate your thesis and draw a conclusion. This is the most important paragraph of the essay, showing your critical thinking. You'd want to focus on your specific analysis and then more of a global analysis. For example, if you choose essay number 1, you'd want to focus on man's need to blame and or give credit to others when faced with a stressful situation. You'd focus specifically on the characters of Daniel and Farhad and then make a more global insight to man in general. Same with essay prompt number 2. You'd focus on either Jean or Christine and how they were in dire need of help and how that had changed them, and then take it to a more broader conclusion about people in general when they're in dire need, how they see others in a new light. Number 3, depending on which parent-child relationship you pick, once again, you'd look at the specific characters, either Graham and his mom, Officer Ryan and his dad, or Dory and her dad, and then take it in general to family dynamics, parent-child relationships in general. Same with the last one. If you chose Cameron, you'd focus specifically on Cameron and his guilt, and then take it to a more general conclusion about man in general and how guilt influences his or her behaviors. If you need help with characters' names, a great source is IMBD. Go to that website. It'll help you with the characters' names. If you need an extra copy of the movie, Netflix or YouTube has one. Also, when it comes to the Works Cited page, make sure you use your MLA handout, or you can go on Google for Al Purdue to make sure you know how to cite a movie correctly. Thank you for joining me today in Flipped Classroom.